back when Rolly rolls slow.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Rolling Around the Campfire. Tonight we are cooking a self-sourcing butterscotch pudding. So I've just got a leg of lamb in the camp oven for a nice roast Sunday night dinner. So I thought what else to go with it, and we'll try out this new recipe I found for the butterscotch pudding. Haven't tried it before, so we'll give it a go, see what it does. Yeah, so it's just 1.5 cups of self-raising flour, 125 grams of softened butter, and you mix that with 2 eggs, a teaspoon of vanilla extracts.
3/4 of a cup of caster sugar.
Yep, 3/4 of a cup of caster sugar, and a couple of tablespoons of milk, and a bit of golden syrup. And yeah, so we'll get it going. I've got the flour in there now, so I'll just dice up this butter. You just leave it out of the fridge and let it get soft, and dice it up a bit into little cubes where you can. Make it a bit easy to mix it up. You can use a electric beater, but we're going with the whole, this is camping food, so if you don't have a beater, that's fine. You just beat it the best you can, and hopefully it turns out good enough. So yeah, I'll just dice all that up. It has been a bit warmer today, so it is nice and soft already. So we've got the flour, the butter. We'll chuck the caster sugar in next, I reckon, and I'll give that a bit of a mix up. Nice one for all you sweet tooths out there. So yeah, I'll just use a fork and mash that butter into it, break it up a bit.
Somebody is identifying as a sweet tooth.
Well, he's been smelling yummy things all day. I did the lamb over the 5 to 6 hours, and put a pork belly on just for a bit of a pre-dinner snack. So Gus has been drilling at all that. So we'll chuck the milk in, give it a bit more of a stir. And this is a good one to do a chocolate pudding, or have done chocolate pudding a bit similar to this, and you can just chuck it all straight in the camp oven, and then you just scoop it out at the end. It works out really good. So go with the eggs. Bit hard to come by the eggs these days. Yeah. So we've got a teaspoon of vanilla, should be enough, and got a couple of tablespoons of golden syrup, just to give you that bit of a caramelise. Give it a good mix, and then another one last ingredient that I like to chuck in here. You can use what's it, the bloody caramilk chocolate, or I like to use these Maltesers. I use them in me, open them up, use them in my chocolate one, and I'm not a real chocolate or dark chocolate pan, but I like my white chocolate. So I thought I'd give these a go. So we'll just chuck a couple of them, handful of those in with the batter and mix them up. Just to give that little bit of malty crunch in it, and the chocolate melts into the pudding, gives a bit more flavour, a little bit sweeter if you want. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Nice cake batter mix, and then what we'll do, we'll chuck them in the camp oven, and then we'll go boil the billy. We need some hot water to chuck over the top of our sugar when we chuck it in there, the brown sugar. So yeah, I'll go boil the billy, and then we'll come back and we'll chuck it all in the camp oven. Rightio, so yeah, I've just greased the inside of the camp oven with a bit of butter. Probably didn't really need it because I keep this one really good seasoned. So you know, and it doesn't really matter if it sticks. You're gonna bake the whole dish inside the camp oven, and then you're just gonna scoop it out like a big scoop of pudding and eat it. So that's the plan anyway. So yeah, we'll get our batter and we'll chuck him in the oven. Bit for later.
I'm sure Gus will clean it up.
Yeah.
Just waiting, aren't you, mate? Just waiting for something to do.
Might use the knife. Might scrape that out better than the fork. So, there we are, that'll all do. And then we'll yeah, just flatten it all out in the bottom of the pan as best you can, bottom of the camp oven, sorry. That's what you got. And then yeah, just sprinkle your sugar evenly over the top of it, just give a nice coating of the sugar. You sort of want to try and end up that you've covered most of the batter with your sugar, because that's what's going to make your nice caramelly butterscotch sauce on the top of it as it bakes. Definitely one for the sweet tooth, I think. That is for sure. Give that a bit of a... And then yeah, last one is just a bit of boiling water over the top. And the little trick I learned is that when you're pouring it over the top of your sugar, to not make big valleys in your sugar, use a spoon or a fork or whatever you got, and it'll just melt the sugar as it goes in, rather than create big holes and craters in your pudding. So yeah, that's your cup of boiling water, and that's it. Now we'll chuck the lid on, chuck him on the campfire, and we'll see what it turns out like. Let's find where I put the lid, and then we'll put it on, and then yeah, we'll put him over on the coals. That's hot. Oh, that's hot. Bit heavy. So yeah, probably got a few coals too much underneath that, I reckon, so I might just lift him up. Take him off. And we'll that will probably do it. I'll get him back over. Chuck some on the lid. Yeah. I reckon by the time we get that nice lamb off there and carve up, that'll be pretty close to being done. I reckon probably only be 20-25 minutes at best, but we'll just see how it goes. It's all, as you know, trial and error when you're cooking with coals. So yeah, we'll keep you updated how it goes. Ooh. Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah, that's getting there.
Coming along.
That won't be too much longer actually.
No, I reckon another, what's that been, 10 minutes? So I reckon another 10.
Yep.
And yeah.
Yum yum.
If I can get a drop there, yeah.
Oh yeah, I reckon.
I reckon that's done.
I think I might just
take it off the heat.
take it
and
off
sit
the
over
heat
there.
now. Just let it sit for a little bit. And then yeah, we'll finish our dinner and we'll be back to sample that.
Plate that up.
Rightio, moment of truth. It's still a bit warm actually. Might get a tea towel to grab that. So there we are.
Oh, smells good.
It does. The sauce probably didn't work out the way it should. Might have left it a little bit too long.
We got distracted by yummy lamb.
Yeah, anyway. We'll get a scoop of that, look at that. Oh, a bit of caramel on the bottom. Oh, it's a bit there, look at that.
Ice cream.
Cool. You want some, Mum?
A little bit, please. I'm very full, but just a little bit.
Yeah, there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think I got the best bit.
Yeah, mate. They're really hot.
Boys are going in. You can tell us what you think, Connor.
Good.
Good?
Good.
We got a good.
Good. You haven't eaten it yet. Oh,
Smells yummy, eh?
just enough for what, 6 people?
Yep.
Winner.
I don't think Drew's going to have any, but he'll take some home.
Where's
Hey,
my spoon?
No, I've
You
gone a
taste-
bit.
Oh, he's going to have a little bit. There you go. Have a taste, Jackson. Good?
Good.
Right. Good all round.
Edible. So yeah, we'll probably have to try and perfect it a little bit, but give it a try.
Good
We'll
for first
put-
go.
Yeah, we'll put the recipe in the description down below, and yeah, give it a go and let us know what you think. Cheers. Catch us next time.